Hi, this is iYikKam time again. So recently, after I share my video on the truth of Wing Chun, we must not cheat ourselves. There are many Wing Chuner friends message me asking me about the generations of impulse. Okay, because impulse means the Shi in Mandarin, which is General Qi Ji Guang said, fighting is an exchange of momentum change or exchange of impulse. And you know that if you need to have Jing or force, you need to have the impulse. It's impulse momentum theorem. Force equal to impulse divided by the time of release. Okay, so you can see my the past video, the truth of Wing Chun video, if you want to get detail on that. Okay, now, so many of our friends asking me, how is this so-called impulse generations in traditional Chinese martial arts? Well, it is a good question. And there's a reason why I want to map the traditional Chinese martial art based on General Qi Ji Guang, who use it in a real life to fight the Japanese pirate life and death. Okay, not on any grandmaster legends. Okay, use it, map into physics, and let everybody see what it is. Well, I'm not different than you guys too. When I was young, I study and I have hear all those stories and legends. And as I have different friends from different martial arts, and you guys know I'm Kyokushin too, you got to think, what is going on here? And so I get into the General Qi Ji Guang documentary and see what it is. This is the real life deal. Okay? Now, today I like to introduce you to one really extremely important key, which is in the West, as what I know, in Wing Chun, nobody talk about it. But you need to know this. If you don't know this, you will not know what is the Chinese martial art based on General Qi Ji Guang, and you will not know how this impulse generations or handling is about. Okay, and that key is called Shēn, the way of handling this body. Okay, Shēn in the Mandarin, Shēn meaning body, Fa meaning how to handle this body, and in Cantonese is San Fa. San is body, Fa how to handle this body. Okay, so be it you read General Qi Ji Guang's scripture, or you read the Shaolin short strike scripture, it wrote really clearly how one must handling this body. Even in the 1840, the iYikKam Shulin Tao Kin Kit, in the beginning, it tell you already, have to watch out for how to handle this body. Okay? Now, so what's the big deal of this body? Everybody talk about, oh, I have these techniques, and I have this footwork, secret footwork. What's the big deal of this body? It is a big deal, extremely big deal. Shēn, or the the body handling in the Chinese traditional martial arts. It has a proper way of handling or a wrong way of handling. It has a different type of system. The long fist have the long fist type of the handling of the body. The short strike has the short strike way of handling of the body. Okay? Now, to map it into the physics. Hey sir, this body is where is your mass. So impulse is a changing of momentum. What is momentum? Mass multiplied by velocity. What is an impulse? Mass multiplied by the change of velocity. Okay? So this body, this is our mass. Now I'm 160 pounds, all my 160 pounds in the body, how I handle that is going to influence my impulse generations. Forget about all those techniques, footwork. If you don't know how to handle this body, it means in physics sense, one doesn't know how to generate the impulse. And you know that if you don't know how to generate impulse or handling it, all bets out, because fighting is an exchange of impulse handling. And force, fighting in the real life is impulse divided by the time of release. That's simple. Okay? So it's clear now. I make this mapping is because I am tired of whatever I'm saying, even in the forum today. Oh, you belong to a iYikKam lineage and this and that. Put that on the side. Those are nonsense. We want to talk based on what General Qi Ji Guang is practicing and what it fit into the modern science of physics, because we live in one world. 500 years ago, General Qi Ji Guang in 1560, and today we live in the same physical world. Okay? We are not living in some fantasy world like, oh, because I'm iYikKam lineage, the whole entire world work in the iYikKam way. Forget about it. Okay? Now, this body, Shēn Fa, the body handling. Let me give you an example. If I am a tiger and this is a deer, I want to attack the deer. Do you think I'm going to stand like that with my leg like a small puppy dog and then doing this? Or I'm going to be like that and ready and smash? Or if I'm a snake, will I go lay straight like that and then just do this? Or I'm going to coil myself up and shoot? That handling of the body is the body method, Shēn Fa. And if you can see in the recent, in the April, the Chinese MMA is fighting the internal art player, you see this. The MMA guy is doing this. Okay? Like this is the guy, the opponent is doing this. Okay? Anytime he's going to launch in. Okay? That's how he handles his body. You got the master who show himself in the TV and internet art doing this. Okay, doing this. Doing this. Well, that's how he's handling his body. The next second, you see the MMA player, the Chinese MMA player, as we said, it's just like a tiger, it bounces in. It propels the whole body in. Right? It just go in. And the other guy who stand like that end up like this, okay? That is the difference of handling the body, the Shēn Fa. Okay? So anybody doing this type of style, well, sorry, you can have your chi, your jing and everything. You cannot take that impulse. Your body is not trained for that. Same thing. In the Ip Man 3 movie, you see who? Mike Tyson. Ready to launch. While you see the other guy, the Donnie Yen, doing this. What if a tiger going pound like you like this? Are you going to doing like that? You're going to fall backward. You're going to get eaten alive like that. The internal art master who stand this way, waiting for the MMA player to come in. See, this is the shot. The whole body go launching, and this guy's like that. Well, you can root as much as you want. Law of physics is law of physics, so you know. Thus, generate momentum, impulse. This is a kiss of death. This is a kiss of death. If you read General Qi Ji Guang's the Qian Jing Jie Yao, the book, you see the drawing of General Qi Ji Guang, the drawing this way. The drawing never do that. Okay. So lately, somebody is proposing some new Chinese martial art to go to Olympic, and they do all kinds of things. And look at that and say, oh my God, do you know what the heck you are doing? Real life is not a movie, sir. Okay? So this is Shen Fa. So in the beginning of the 1840 Xiu Lim Tao Creed, he said that it has to be recoil, it has to be propel. That is what it said, contract and expand. Extend and contract. Go read it. You know, it's in the website, in my books about this iYikKam Creed. He said one contract and one extend. Okay? That's what it means. Okay? So, if you want to generate impulse, need to know that. Okay? And only that, because this is your weight. Like it or not, model it, no, this is your weight. With your footwork, then you see the whole impulse generation is there. You know how to handle it. You know the opponent. You know his impulse generations. Thus, you can intercept him. You can play with the momentum, the initial, and all kinds of stuff. But if we have no idea on this, come on, don't even need to play. Like when you see people doing this, and then you go this, or like this, 站桩, I say you don't have to fight. You lose already, because you have no idea about that. You see that propelling power, you know, simple. I am 170 pounds. The Chinese MMA guy is about, say, 200 pounds. If his speed, velocity is 5 meters per second, you generate 1,000 newtons of force. How the hell is that you're going to stand like that? Chi and everything to take that 1,000 newtons shoot at you. That's why, if you look at General Qi Ji Guang's scripture, it's all this way. This way. Nobody stand like that. Like in the Ip Man movie. Are you crazy? So that's why I said, the Hong Kong movie maker, hey man, wake up. Okay? Don't show nonsense. Because Mike Tyson is doing what Qi Ji Guang is teaching, what Donnie Yen is living in a fantasy. Okay? So don't screw up Wing Chun. Okay? Now, there is a proper and improper way. So today you know. Okay? If you go in the improper way, you know it's a kiss of death. You're not going to generate any impulse. You can't fight. You cannot have an exchange of momentum or impulse. Period. Okay? The second thing. Wing Chun is a short strike art. In China, Chinese martial art, General Qi Ji Guang up time to today, even though there are 4 momentum zones, we just talk about 2 basic. There's a long fist art and short strike art. Now, this is the thing. The long fist art, the body handling, and the short strike art, they are different. Okay? The long fist art, body handling, like for this thing, launch into it. Okay? Launch into it. You see, let me show you. Okay? So, launch into it. spin like a flywheel. Okay, look at my body. Okay, so this is the long fist way of handling the body. So it's one way is the launching, another way is the spinning. Okay, that is how you handle it. The short strike. The short strike way, okay, is this. You see, the difference is this is launching, spinning like a flywheel. This is crush in, my body is in now, and then I'm keeping changing. Okay, so you got it. You see my 7 ball, all is intact all the time. That's why I don't like this damn thing. This damn thing need to go for Wing Chun, okay? Because you shoot it, okay? This body need to be stuck here. Remember I said the 7 ball has to stick with him. Cross him, cross him, cross him, cross him, cross him. All goes. My body is twirling. That is very different than, okay? So this is spinning. Okay? So that is a different way of handling the body due to different style. A long fist style or short strike style. Okay? So the long fist, usually you launch in, say you launch in, you can strike, can do all this thing. And the short strike, okay, you launch it, smash him, smash him, smash him. Okay? You need your body here. Again, go in, go in, go in. Okay? It is not this. It's not this. Okay? It's not this either. And somebody thinking it's like this, it's like this. No, that's not what it is. Short strike is not that. And long fist is either you go this, you go this, and short strike you just go here. So this is the body method, 身法. According to the general Qigong teaching, according to the modern physics, impulse momentum theorem. We in Wing Chun, our characteristic is go here. Okay? I'm not like this, you see? There's all kinds of spin and torque here. Right? Okay. There is no such thing as square body or side body. When you go here, it's keeping torquing. How is that straight square body or side body? You go in. Tell me, what is the square body and straight body? The entire thing is a dynamic, torquing handling. Impulse, this angular momentum play. When it's angular momentum play, what is straight, what is side? It's called angular momentum. Okay? So we need to be really careful. Okay? Now, of course, people is not going to like what I'm showing here, because they tell you, you want to Fa Jing. Well, sorry, what has got to do with this body handling? What has it got to do with the Wing Chun short strike? This is called sticking body short strike, because I'm sticking here. Okay? What has it got to do with that? So, different style have their different way of handling. Every style is good, but we need to know what the heck we are doing. For Wing Chun, we pinpoint clearly what it is already. So, as I just replied a post in the Asia forum, I say, you know what? You get Wing Chun. If she exists, Wing Chun here, she will agree with me on General Qi Ji Guang and Shaolin short track canon or scripture and what I'm showing here in physics. So don't drop name to me. Grandmaster name, lineage name doesn't mean a thing in the world of physics. It is either it fits to the physics or it is not. A tiger is going to attack you, will never care who the hell you are. Can you deal with it? So this is for you today. You know, we live in only one world, the world of physics. And remember, Shen Fa, don't ever do this anymore. Okay? Don't ever do those kind of things. You know you cannot take the propel. You cannot even spin. Don't align your spine, because people going for the full force, the whole entire body go. Don't believe in all this Jing stuff. If those Jing stuff is working, when the guy who fight the MMA guy with this, he will use his Jing to absorb the power. Why he can? But being taken out in seconds. He couldn't even take the propel of the impulse. So, finally I want to tell you, I am not grandmaster. I am nobody. I just want to tell all our brother and sister in Wing Chun, we are one family. I am 60s. It's been 40 years struggling with this stuff. I need to tell you what is the truth according to General Qi Ji Guang. Okay? There's no reason we need to screw our own family because of personal fame, the lineage fame, reputation. Forget all about that. Because it is the people who is important, not the fame. If you have the people, every generation you have good people, automatically you have good reputations. If you don't have good people, you vanish in a few years. So this is for you today. And for me, I like to share with you. But number one thing, we want to use this to contribute positively to the society. Once you know the Shen Fa, you don't want to fight. You look at the other people. If the other people just stand like that and want you to fight, you walk away. You know he doesn't have it. Why bother fight? What's the point to win? Just go walk away. If he is very good, and you know his momentum impulse is really strong, why bother fight? You know you cannot take it. And if you say, well, you're par with him, why bother fight? Both will get hit. So no matter what is an education, we learn it, we know the art, we don't misuse it. Okay? So this is to share with you again today. And there's a lot of things there. And it is scientific. And the last thing I want to say here, I have no disrespect to any grandmaster of Wing Chun. They do what they do at their time for Wing Chun. And in this era, I need to do my duty for everybody here. So everybody is knowing, have the informations, proper informations.